Hi everybody, Nancy here, owner of Two Sparrows Learning Systems and creator of Effortless Art Crayons, coming to you with a different sort of video I'm really excited to share. Some of you know, but many of you don't. Before Effortless Art, before we started our company, before I started teaching in higher ed, I was a special ed teacher, early childhood special ed for 10 years. And one of the activities I loved to do with my third grade students was give them sentences cut up and mix up the words and see if they could put it back together. And this was really great for not only sight word reading, but for comprehension, for understanding grammar. You know, it packed a good punch of skills. And so I thought of a way that I could take this idea and adapt it down for the skill level of my son. So my son is 5 and he's got a lot of the pre-reading skills, and he has a number of books that he loves, that he has memorized, and that he can read many of the pages. And so this is one of his favorite books. It's Hop on Pop by Dr. Seuss. And he knows this book almost by heart. And so we can go through it, you know, we read at bedtime, and, you know, I can point to each word and he can read each word. Now, my husband and I have talked and we're thinking, you know, how much does he really know those words and how much is it just pure memorization? So I took that idea, that word mix-up activity, and I adapted it down to include, to help teaching sight words. And so this is super easy to make, super easy to do, and it's a great first sort of reading activity to do with your young children, your 5, 6-year-olds, using some favorite predictable text type books. And Dr. Seuss books are perfect for that. So this is just an example of, I took some construction paper I had laying around the house, and I just copied down some of the sentences from the book. And you're going to see here in a minute my son doing some of the different activities. And what's also really great about this is you can even level it up and down to meet the needs of your child. So if you have a younger child, they might just be on taking the words and just matching them, just matching word to word on the page. A next level could be after they match the words on the page, having them point to name the different words. Then you can get to the next step where you actually take the words and you mix them up, have your child put it back together and read the sentence. And the highest level would be what you'll see my son do is after we kind of went through steps 1 through 3, we closed the book. I gave him the words, actually the word cards flipped over. He had to flip it over, read the word, and rearrange the sentence completely so it made sense. So that was really the highest level. And he did so great with that. And it really made him have to stop and think and really work on reading that word instead of just kind of making up the sentence or going from memory. He really had to focus on reading that word. So it was a great activity to do with him, with a book that he knows, predictable, but it's helping him to stop and think and actually recall and retrieve those words. So I'm going to show you some videos here in a second of him going through some of those activities, and then I'll catch you back at the end. Thanks. Can you read it?
Mouse on house.
Very good. Okay, and we'll do it like over so it's okay. Okay. Can you point to the word B? Can you point to C? How about A and we? Very good. Can you read your sentence?
We see a bee.
Very good.
Because I saw where you were moving it.
Oh, I better close the book, huh? right. What's that one? Can you read your sentence now?
We play all day.
Wow. You're a reader.